Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today I'm doing a video based on Naruto Storm 4, and today you might find out why the game might be, although it's going to be have a successful release. You know one thing for sure, it is the last game of the series and of its kind, of course. And we know the Cyber Connect 2 always had this flair with Naruto Storm games, obviously. They always have this great way of adding great soundtracks, good boss battles, good action sequences, which are usually ensued by the player themselves after taking down the enemies health down to a certain point. However, there is a disappointing side to its release, and I will explain what I mean, of course, by that. So, Naruto Storm 4 is expected to be released on February 9th, this Tuesday of next week, of course. So, yeah, it's around the corner. And the bittersweet release for Naruto Storm 4 is that although some people will have the access to the DLCs of playable characters from the brand new series such as Boruto and Sarada, others will not have access to that. So that's one reason why we bittersweet for some, sweet for those who have it, bitter for those who do not have these characters. So that's why they're giving you such a long time to pre-order it. And by the way, I should probably mention that on PlayStation 4, it takes at least an hour to download it. It will not download fast unless you have an Xbox One or PC, in which case it will download pretty quickly. And most people have it ready to go in their consoles and PC by now, and you probably get a notice on your PC or Xbox or PlayStation 4 telling you like, hey, it's 12:01, the game is not ready to play. So basically, you will get a notification telling you that at 12:01 o'clock a.m. in the morning on February 9th, here in the US, the game is ready to play, and you can start playing again pretty much at that point. So overwhelming amount of disappointment, but not the way you may be thinking of it, of course. So this is confirmed that Naruto Storm 4 could be the last game of the franchise series, and Cyber Connect 2 will leave the title ultimately, but this also gives a chance for another company to pick it up that may have an even bigger flair than Cyber Connect 2, or may just not have the flair that Cyber Connect 2 has had with the game, therefore making it a worse game. So you can either break the game or make the game depending on what company picks it up. So however, there's a possibility that, you know, there's a possibility that they might, continue the game, but they might just have something like, for example, Dragon Ball Z had, where it just had like these small mini what if stories that were developed every now and then, and probably just looked at mini series and probably created like something out of it. So one thing we know for sure is that we will thoroughly enjoy the Naruto Storm 4 series as we play it in our consoles and PC, and we will also savor its 60 frames per second, actions for 60 frames per second fighting, an action and adventure series throughout the game and going around the villages with HD quality. You savor that thoroughly enough to actually enjoy the game. And for those of you who have the DLC, it'll be sweet for you because you already have them. You get to enjoy extra, little goodies as opposed to those who did not pre-order the game that will just start and then come to an end abruptly, obviously, right after Kaguya, that is. And of course, all these fillers, of course, you only have the game to depend on to show you what actually happens from that point and beyond. Because many of you guys do not know yet what happened beyond that point because of all these fillers that's been going on lately. I've even stopped watching the anime itself because there's just so many fillers in between, and it made no sense for me to keep watching. It was gonna be all about fillers, especially since I already read the manga itself and I already finished it. So thank you very much for watching this video, and all hopes goes out to Naruto Storm 4, the series, and the manga anime series itself. And for all in good health, stay safe.